I ain't no Rembrandt, yeah, but you can build me up just to tear me down now. Cause I ain't no Rembrandt, yeah, but I can turn nothing into something now.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this week I'm doing a video on native content and authenticity because these concepts are pretty well linked. We're going to start off with native content and then we're going to get into authenticity afterwards. Native content is when content matches the form, psychology, and function of the other content on the site. People post on Facebook one way, people post on Instagram a different way, people post on Twitter a different way. And all of those platforms have entirely different psychologies to them. Something that works well as a Facebook post might not work well as a tweet. And so when these things are being designed, they need to be designed with what platform they're going on in mind. The reason that native content is so important is because it's not disruptive to the user experience. One of the reasons people don't like advertisements is because it gets in the way of what they're consuming. And so native content allows them to keep consuming it at the exact same pace without breaking step and feeling annoyed by the fact that they're dealing with marketing material. I'll give some good examples about native content on Twitter very shortly, but first I'm going to show a clip from the really informative Jordan P. Anderson. I found his channel recently while doing research for this channel, and I found this clip to be extremely informative when it comes to thinking about video in terms of native content. Thank you very much, Jordan, for letting me use this clip.
They have to know how to cut this, how to tell this story. If they know that it's a 2-minute video on YouTube, then they can kind of sit back a little bit and shape the story and like let it build up to the last 30 seconds to like tell a nice, powerful story. Or if it's like a documentary, or if it's like a documentary type commercial where the owner is being interviewed talking about the origin story of their company. Well, you know, you can kind of build that up. You can build some momentum. You can have the peak moment where they had success, and you can do that in 2 minutes. And like that's one method for the editor to do. But if the editor only has 15 seconds, and they're trying to, you know, and the marketer is just like, or the production company's like, well, just take the 2-minute video and just like give me the first 15 seconds, and then give me the next 15 seconds, and then give me the next 15 seconds, and we're just gonna jam them together. That's not how you consume, necessarily how you consume Instagram stories when you're on that platform. So sometimes you don't watch a full video through Instagram stories. Sometimes you just jump around, or sometimes you just watch it for 5 seconds. So the editor needs to know, do I need to like capture someone's attention within 5 seconds or within 3 seconds? I need to put the juiciest shot, I need to put the best, most powerful shot or the best soundbite at the beginning of the video so that they capture your attention.
If you guys are interested in the video side of marketing, I highly recommend Jordan's channel. It's wonderfully informative. I will leave a video link down in the description to the video that I took this clip from, as well as his channel. Again, like, wonderful resource. If you guys want another great example of native content in action, check out my Instagram TV account. I've got one episode up there building this vlog here, and so you'll see the difference in watching this versus watching that. There's a huge difference in tone and just the way I'm building things. Alright, so native content on Twitter. To illustrate my points here, I'm going to be comparing McDonald's and Wendy's. Now these accounts have similar amounts of followers, so they're easy to compare in terms of engagement and showing who's doing what right. Going back to the start of 2019, I could only find 2 tweets from McDonald's that had any attempt of being native content. Everything else was just a flat out an ad patting themselves on their back for some deal they've got going on that day or advertising some product. Wendy's is a completely different story. These guys know how to use Twitter. Going back just to the beginning of the month of February, I found 4 fantastic examples of native content, ranging from just chattering about the Grammys, which has nothing to do with burgers, or connecting their brand to a media event like the Frozen 2 trailer, or just having fun with their brand on a popular post. Additionally, when they're posting and tweeting, they're using shorthand that fits into Twitter, so it seems like a genuine post and not some corporate homogenized ad. Hashtags are probably the defining feature of Twitter, and Wendy's knows exactly how to use them, jumping into already established seasonal hashtags that people already have their eyes on, and having fun with them, utilizing it to get eyes on the brand. They have no problem being sassy, as that's part of their brand on Twitter, and this also means that when someone dishes it out, Wendy's dishes it out back. McDonald's with hashtags, not so much. They invent their own and they spend more time, again, patting themselves on their back. I believe that authenticity is the entire reason why social media is so popular. So as a business, being inauthentic isn't a weakness, it's a failure to even adapt to the medium. You're not going to be successful there unless you're authentic. A good example of authenticity is commenting on a customer's unique piece of personal decoration, the one-on-one personal experience, or owning up to a typo, because everyone makes typos. I think the biggest thing about authenticity is being willing to share something that's true to you, even if other people don't get it. Because I don't get what's going on here, but 50,000 people do. And so Wendy's won there, even if they didn't get me. There is nothing authentic about McDonald's Twitter account. Every post they make just looks like an ad. Every post they make has the same perfect grammar, like it was written for a magazine, and that's not what Twitter is for. And if you look at the likes, it shows. No one's paying attention to this massive giant with a huge ad budget, because no matter what they're throwing at Twitter, it's not working because it's not native and it's not authentic. At the end of the video here, if you liked it, feel free to comment and subscribe. This is my first real video for this channel, so I hope you liked it. If you have any feedback, absolutely leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. And in the meantime, I'll see you next week.